And Winnie Adoyo is our sign language interpreter tonight. Thank you for joining us. The rollout of the new education curriculum has been put on hold to give room for extensive preparations. Appearing before the Senate Education Committee today, Cabinet Secretary for Education Amina Mohammed stated that the competency-based curriculum, despite being important, cannot be rushed.
The new curriculum is one that aroused national debate with a section of those involved in educational matters in the country, asking the Ministry of Education to cool their heels in what they termed as a rushed implementation of an over-ambitious curriculum. It appears that finally, Cabinet Secretary for Education Amina Mohammed appears to agree with them. It has now been put on hold.
We must have a conference with all the stakeholders, right, where we can all agree on a timetable of rollout, right, because we want to make sure that everything is in place, that enough teachers are trained, that the infrastructure is in place, yeah, and that we actually have programs for the in-service training of teachers going forward.
But one happy man is Wilson Sossion, the Secretary General at the Kenya National Union of Teachers, who insists that this was expected.
I think the most honest message that has been delivered today by the Cabinet Secretary is the most accurate position. And I think as a union, we thank and salute Ambassador Amina Mohammed for being a Cabinet Secretary who is straightforward and honest and who has advised the country and the nation.
The new curriculum was touted as the ultimate remedy to limitations identified in the 844 system, as it was to be entirely skills-based. The pilot program began in May across 470 schools, 10 in each county. That, Sossion insisting, was where trouble began.
A curriculum rollout is not a Simon Makonda affair. Even 844 was piloted for 4 years before rollout. And CBC, it cannot be piloted in 6 months.
Some parents now say this one step forward, one step backward in education reforms has left them in confusion.
So up to now, I have not bought the books because I do not know what to do. Do I buy the books? Do I take Alexia back to class 3? Does she go to class 4? I'm even thinking, can I just tell her to jump to class 5?
A curriculum reform is one that education experts say is a vigorous process, which involves a review of the existing education system by an education commission. The existence of a sessional paper based on the report by the Educational Commission to guide the reform process. Also needed is a comprehensive survey of international best practices as well as a needs assessment survey. These steps, education experts say, are the very basic in education reforms. For the better part of the day, the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development officials could not be reached over the new developments. Most publishers reached for comment said they would wait for a stakeholders meeting before saying anything. For now, it seems the 844 curriculum materials will stay. Raquel Muigai for Citizen TV.